Very tragic news coming in from the pole-bound state of Telangana. 9 dead in Nampally fire incident. Among 21 people rescued, 10 were in fact in an unconscious condition. 9 people have died. That's the latest that we have. Chemicals stored in that building that eventually went up in flames. We know, just like most cities, Hyderabad too, you have wall-to-wall construction, many of them not having clearances for fire safety. And one of the buildings in Nampally has now been engulfed in flames with 9 people who were inside rendered dead. Unfortunate, among 21 people rescued, 10 were in an unconscious state among them. In fact, chemicals stored in that building has caught fire, and that's what's led to this tragic fatality. Nampally falls right in the center of Hyderabad city. In fact, 9 people have died after this Godown went up in flames. We believe some chemicals that were placed in the Godown has resulted in fire. Yet the real cause of fire, what really happened inside, has to be ascertained. But for now, 9 people have died in this fire at a Godown that's located in Nampally. It's located in an apartment complex in Bazar Ghat. So very likely that the neighbors could have been threatened by this raging fire. Ultimately, 9 people have died, and the reason for this fire is yet to be established. As we know, 30 fire tenders, firefighting personnel have been pressed into action, but out of the 23, they could save. They couldn't save 9. Abdul Bashir joining us for more on that. Abdul, go on, tell us more about the Nampally fire. 9 of them have died. The toll could rise.
Yes, absolutely. Today at around 8:30 a.m. is what is being said that the fire had taken place at a residential area in Nampally, where in the ground floor of a residential complex, there were a lot of chemicals that were stored inside the building in which the fire act that is said to be the cause of the fire here. A huge storage of this chemicals, inflammable chemicals that was stored here had caught fire, and then 9 people have to have died. 21 who were rescued. Among them, 9 are said to be died according to the police. The cause of the incident is yet to be ascertained, but this chemical that we see here is a very inflammable liquid. It is all spilled on the road, and the whole locality here is, we can sense how inflammable it is. Right now the police is registering a case, but what exactly has happened, the main cause of the incident is yet to be ascertained. Rescue operations are over. 21 of them were removed from the building, 10 in unconscious state, among which 9 have died, as confirmed by the police. So right now, the fire has been dozed off. The whole building, from ground floor to the 4th floor of the building, is completely gutted in fire. Not only the building, but the vehicles right outside the building were also gutted in fire.
Abdul Bashir, give us more on what exactly this Godown had. What were the kind of material that was inside the Godown? Any word on what led to the fire, if you can repeat?
According to the officials, the chemical that was present inside the Godown is some kind of flammable plastic, fiber cooler making body chemical. That is what the police and the DG of fire had to say, that there was a chemical used to make fiber bodies of coolers. The cooler making fiber body liquid was present, and some kind of construction material or liquid is also what the fire DG had to say. And that is the cause where huge storage of this particular liquid or chemical inside in huge drums. There are more than 30 to 40 drums that what we see on the road that have been brought out from this particular residence. A huge storage, and that had led to this fire. So this what the officials said is this kind of permission has not been given. This was illegal storage that was present here, and the concerned owner of this particular Godown will be, legal actions will be taken against him. But however, 3 from one family and 6 others have died. Total of 9 have died in this incident. Fire.
It's an apartment complex. It's an apartment complex. Did it have permission to hold commercial activity there? Nampally falls right in the center of Hyderabad city.
Absolutely. See, this is an apartment complex where more than 8 to 9 flats, the flats are there in this apartment. Still plus 4 is the building. This usually requires, a permission can be given from the GHMC, but the storage of these chemicals is illegal. This has been said by the officials. The storage of these chemicals is illegal, and that has led to an accident here. The huge storage, it is not just a normal storage that we see at this particular building, but a huge storage of this flammable liquid, of flammable chemical. The whole air around, we can sense the burn in the eyes while we are reporting here. And people who have come with a naked leg, their legs are burning. It is completely very difficult for the officials also to conduct operations. What we initially know is when the officials reach here.
There should be a case study for cops to carry out thorough investigation and raids in areas like this where permission for residential complex is given, but instead you have commercial activities happening there. This kind of inflammable material that's been placed inside a residential apartment, highly tragic. It's gone up in flames. 9 people in that building have died. In fact, those are the visuals that you see on the right-hand side. You see fire tenders pressed in action. Out of the 23 people who they managed to pull out, 9 of them lost their lives. So we believe that a few of them are still in critical condition. The death toll could rise. Prayers going out to the families there as they grieve the loss of their loved ones in a residential building. 23 people had to battle fire. 9 of them have succumbed.